Yeah, it's a Sunday night cook up. You already know, each and every Sunday, 8 p.m., 9 p.m., DJShowandTell.com. All right, we back Sunday night cook up. And of course, we got a guest in the building.
Yes,
Who we got in the building?
What's his name? That nigga Young Pretty. What's up? You know,
real nigga Syndrome in the building.
We got Young Pretty in the building.
Word.
What's good, brother?
Everything life. Bless God.
Yes, sir. Before we get to Young Pretty, we gonna hit the word of the day. Young Pretty, you gotta hear this, man. Word of the day with Mike A. What's good, kid?
Today's word of the day is remand, meaning to send back. So if any of your boys ever got locked up before, the judge let him go on ROR, then a nigga fuck up again, get arrested, the judge remands him back to jail.
Remand is a word you don't want to hear in the courtroom.
Yeah, you don't want to hear that shit.
Young Pretty don't like that word, man.
I've been there. I've been there.
Yeah.
Remand. They take you in the back. They sit you there. You gotta wait a couple more hours for the bus to come. You gotta go to intake. And you gotta go wait to the regular bullshit before you even go to a real house. That shit is no fun. You cry. You do some crying. You know what I mean? If you're a real nigga, you gonna keep it 100. Tell them you did some crying.
Yeah.
Call 1,000 people, try to get your bail money up. You know what I mean? That shit is bad. That's it. They should take that word out the fucking dictionary.
Word. So when was the first time you was remanded?
I think I was like 11 years old.
God
damn, man.
11 years old. My mom's ain't come get me from the precinct. I was in Spar. I went to Spar for probably for like 6 months, and then I ended up doing like 3 years in DFY upstate, like Children's Village, Tryon, Boys Town, a bunch of little jails like for kids and shit.
This nigga caught the syndrome young.
He caught that.
I mean, I come from pops on dope. Mom's on crack, you know what I'm saying? Brothers is in jail already. I come from the struggle. Project Apartments, that's where I'm from, so you know it happens.
Have a choice.
Yeah, yo.
So that's what brought out, that's where the real nigga syndrome came from?
Nah.
Like, what's a real nigga syndrome? Because the other day I had this shorty hit me up, man. She's like, yo, I keep seeing these real nigga syndrome shirts all over the place. What's this real nigga syndrome about?
I mean, the real nigga syndrome is a movement, meaning like, it don't mean like I'm no gangster, I'm no killer, nothing. Like, you could be white, black, yellow, whatever, and suffer from the syndrome, meaning that you could have 30 cars and 8 girls and $100,000 in your stash, but you owe $30,000 in child support. You don't suffer from the syndrome because you ain't handling your business. You could be a regular kid that's going to school, but doing your work properly and doing everything you're supposed to do to make it ahead in life. You suffer from the syndrome.
I take that.
Ain't got to be, don't mean that the nigga that's on the corner, if he on the corner and you selling drugs and you get locked up, you go to jail and you do your time like a man. You suffer from the syndrome. It comes in all shapes, all sizes, all ways.
Yeah, so real talk. Where these shirts at, kid? Where I can find these shirts at, man?
Shirts everywhere. They in the store. Y'all shouldn't have to pay for them. I got some free for y'all.
Yeah, well, I was hoping for some shirts, man.
Me too.
I gotta hit up a venue later on tonight. You know what I'm saying?
I got some in the car.
Cool.
Yo,
definitely
but real talk, you got a song. I was, checking out your catalog and shit. You got a song called You the One, featuring Robbie Nova.
Robbie Nova,
yeah.
That's my man, Robbie Nova.
So who's the one in your life right now, man?
God. You know what I'm saying? God, man. You know what I mean? My daughter, that's about it, though. It was just a dope song. Me and Robbie Nova was in the studio.
No bad bitches in your life?
Not just the one. Hell no. My shit kind of moving right now.
But yo, we just had a vent session earlier, right?
Yeah.
And we was talking about, we had situations where we ran into chicks that we used to do nasty things with. I mean, they used to do nasty things, I should say.
You said it. You say you used to do nasty things with them.
So don't just put the
say that.
You can say that.
You used to do nasty things. Yeah.
You can say that.
I do
nasty things.
For the ladies that's listening, I do nasty things.
So,
I'm definitely not one of them niggas that act like they don't do nasty things. So when you see me, you could approach me.
Okay, but what if she approaches you like 3 years later, acting like y'all never did the nasty thing?
Ooh,
she acting brand new.
She wanna approach you like a
real
new bitch.
What we call them?
Reformed hoes.
Reformed hoes.
You know what I call them? Remand.
Remand.
Take that bitch to jail. Take her to jail because she's bugging. She's bugging. We always. That's one thing as a person, as a human being, you should always remember where you come from, know your place, and you know what I mean. Remember that at least. You know what I mean. It's just like artists. Some artists forget that they come from the projects. Some artists forget they think they was always in this penthouse, and then when they come down, they're like, "Oh shit, I forgot I was here before." Just always know your place. Bitch, I will remand you. You act brand new on me.
Yeah. But yo, we got a new segment. We got a new segment, and I
New
call this.
segment.
We got a new show, man.
This shit
That's how we
interesting
doing,
over here, man. Yeah.
Decipher the lyrics, baby. This is I call Decipher the lyrics. You know, I'm about to do my homework. And shit.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Won't Drop the Ball, the mixtape. You know what I mean? You got this song called Get Lit.
17 tracks of fire.
17 tracks of
Straight fire.
Original beats.
Original beats, everything.
Everything's original.
Get Lit. You saying on this track, I ain't got no game. I'm just trying to fuck. And it ain't no fun if he ain't get none. What's that about, kid? You ain't got no game. So what you do to these chicks? You just approach them and be like, I just want to fuck? Like, what's going on?
That's what it come down to. You catch me in the club, I'm gonna just keep it 100. I mean, I find it. I rather you. It's just like a nigga. Say you come to me about some music. I'd rather you just get to the point instead of beating me around the bush.
Yeah.
And then at the end of it, you knock me over my head with something and say, "Oh, this is what I really wanted." So we in the club, we both tipsy. Look, shit, you looking good. I'm trying to see something.
I'm trying to get this game. So what's your percentage, my nigga? Of
like what?
Chicks you just say, I just want to fuck. What's the percentage?
Yeah.
That you just have to fuck them.
I mean, I'm not like.
He's not the average dude right now, yo. He got a little buzz going crazy.
I
buzz
know.
in
I see the
streets.
buzz. I see
Nigga
it.
said Lil Buzz. Have you seen his Instagram?
Nigga, I see.
It might sound a little crazy, but I'm really, I'm really not even that sexually active like that though. Real shit though. Like I'm not one of them niggas that go out to the club and fuck every night. That's not me. That's
all
not
about
my
work
style.
right
Like it's more work with me though. But when I do fuck, I fucking shit though. But I'm not the nigga that's chasing it. That's not what I'm doing.
Nice.
I'm not chasing it. So
what you chasing right now? What's on? What,
number one is what I'm chasing, man. You know what I mean?
Nice.
I'm on a mission, and I feel like some women can interfere in that. You know
Nice,
what I mean?
I
Some
agree.
women
I think
got a
most
daughter.
women.
I got a daughter, and I love her to death, but she interferes in the situations that I got going on all the time. And then when it comes to her, sometimes things need to be stopped.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I feel you.
So,
I'm gonna get into some real shit too. Yo, shout out to you, man. You doing your thing out here in the streets, man.
I appreciate
I
that.
was checking on you, man. I was like, yo, this dude's
I remember the
perfect.
first time I met y'all niggas, I went to the bar for somebody else.
Yeah.
And somebody told y'all I had a song. Y'all niggas like, man, this shit better be hot.
Shit better be
hot,
You
man.
won't play no games over
Yeah,
here.
we don't
You
play
know
no
that.
games on
Play no
Sunday Night
games.
Cook Up, man.
But
And look where we at now.
No
yeah,
action.
exactly. We moving up, man. But you got another song on that mixtape, man. It's called "Came Up" featuring Olivia Gilmore. Shout out to Olivia Gilmore.
That's my joint right there.
Yeah,
yo,
Olivia.
she did her thing on that record too.
Yeah.
But you said first crime I committed, I was 8 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 8 years old, kid. At 8 years old, you know what I was doing, nigga? Nigga, I was running home
marbles.
from the bullies and shit. Nigga, I was trying to get pizza from the corner
said
store.
running from the bullies.
With 75 cents. Know what I mean? I got $1. Yeah, here you go. 75 cents. Run out with the pizza.
That young
Nigga,
pretty was that bully, son.
Yeah.
I wasn't.
Pretty was that
I
bully, son.
I really wasn't a bully. At 8 years old, I was just in a household with no lights, with no food and shit. So I think like my first crime I ever committed was like, now you take the candy home and your mom's and everybody sell it, and you win a prize and all that.
Right. Yeah.
Me and my man, he was a little older than me. We found the money. And we took all the money, and then that's how it went. And I gave my mom's most of the money to cut the lights on and stuff like that.
Get my 800
That
out
was
of
it.
that G.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's all good.
Son.
God only gives you what you can
Real
handle.
nigga
man.
syndrome, man.
God don't give you no more than what you can handle. So I feel like certain things just always led me up to what I'm at now. You know what I mean?
Yo, but hold on. You know what I've been wondering this whole time? Because I see you everywhere. You in the Bronx, you in Manhattan, you in Brooklyn, you in Queens. I'm seeing the T-shirts
Connecticut.
everywhere. I seen some dude riding a bicycle with a jacket on, say real nigga syndrome. I had to stop and take a picture. But yo, where are you from?
I'm from Queens. I'm from Jamaica. I'm from 40. I was born in Baisley Projects, but I'm from 40 Projects though.
Nice,
You
nice,
know what I mean? So, but I'm a New York nigga though. Anywhere though, regardless though.
nice.
Good
Yo,
whatever.
well, we got Young Pretty in the building, man. We got Young Pretty. We
Yo,
got
young
more.
pretty. You know what we gonna do? Let's get in that record right now. Man.
What's your record? Because I got a lot of them. I'm worried.
Let's get in that record off that Funk Flex mixtape.
Funk Master. Now let's get into the one with the Funk Master Flex. But since we in Brooklyn, make sure you play the Mano version too, man. You know what I mean? You know, it's the Syndrome featuring French Montana, Mano, Chinks Drugs, and you know the one and only me.
Yeah.
And you already know it's a Sunday night cook up. Yeah, we back. The Sunday night cook up. Young Pretty in the building. That's a dope record right there, man.
I appreciate it. And you know what's crazy is First place that played the record was you.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Somewhere in Jamaica, Queens.
Yes, sir.
At a bar.
Had the exclusive.
Yo, man, real talk. That night was epic.
That was a crazy show.
Because you was trying to roast me at first. That's why. You was trying to roast me
Let
at
me
first.
tell y'all something, yo. When we do this cook it up or throw it away thing, like, I go in, son. I don't care. I don't care who's there, who's not there.
I had the goons with me too, and niggas was tapping me like, yo, what's up, man?
Yeah.
What's up with this nigga? I'm like, nah, man, you know they personality DJs, that's what they do, man.
Yeah, like, I was just like, let me see if this record's hot. I wanted to know. But I told him afterwards, I was like, yo, real talk, this shit gonna ring off, kid.
Yeah.
This shit gonna ring off for the streets. Yeah, and this is like what, a year, not even a year ago. A minute ago, man.
Like maybe almost it's about to be a year, like July something.
July, man. Real talk.
Just went out and worked the record. That's all I did. I just went out and worked the record in the clubs, and then the radio just picked it up, and then it just happened.
So how that French Montana Chinks Jugs remix came about, man?
Like, what happened was
Don't forget Mano.
Yeah, Mano. What happened? Mano is like the first person that was on it. I had that performed it somewhere.
Okay.
And he had came out and he was just like, "Yo, I'm getting on this record. I don't care what you say. I'm getting on this record. Send me the beat and send it to me with the open verse. I'm getting on the record." I'm like, all right, cool. And then French had told Self, like, yo, I want to get on the record too. Like, you know what I mean? What's up with it? But Flex had called me and was like, yo, I'm putting out a mixtape and I want to put you on my mixtape. I'm like, yo, I got Mano already on it. He was like, I reached out to French and them and they said they want to get on it too. So we just going to make it like that. But he actually had Mano already on his tape. So he was like, yo, I'm going to just use the French and Chinks verse and then you do whatever you want to do with the Mano and French and Chinks. So.
And then how did it make it to the Funk Flex mixtape?
I don't even know Flex. He just called me one day. One day I was just, what's crazy is like God sends you signs, right? Because I spend money on doing the music. Like I promote myself. I give out CDs. I travel and I do it. Yeah. And I was going through some of my men just like, damn, like, when's this shit going to pay off? We putting in 15, 20,000 every time we turn around to promote the music. When is it going to pay off? Arguing with him for an hour, hang out with him, and Flex just called my phone.
Because I was definitely going to ask you, there has to be a budget. Yeah, because I see banners, posters, I see shirts everywhere, and what other promotional? I know you got a whole bunch of promotional items.
When I was growing up, and I grew up off of like Redman and Method Man, and when you was a kid coming out of school or going to the city, you seen them with the picket signs promoting their stuff, and you seen Def Jams having the Rockefeller jackets and all that kind of stuff. So I just was like. The internet is so political. Cool. I'm just a new artist trying to get there. So you know what? I'm going to take it to the streets. And that's what I did. I took it to the streets and the streets took to it fast and then it just happened.
Speaking of the streets love you.
Yeah, definitely.
You got a lot of love on the streets. Definitely. I ain't going to lie. I haven't seen love like this in a minute from the streets. What's that Instagram, son, so they can find you?
At Young Pretty NYC, everything. Twitter, Facebook, spell regular at Young Pretty NYC. The streets just want, I feel like, I did other stuff before, I was in the feds and I was the same nigga when I had other stuff going on. So I feel like the streets where I'm from, they feel like, all right, this nigga gonna go get the money and he gonna come back and he gonna support other artists that's around. Yeah. So, that's rare that you meet artists like that. So they just like, fuck it. We just want him to, come up. Cause there's plenty of people that come from places and don't never go be up.
True.
Right. You know what I mean? They leave niggas standing there and niggas be fucked up for so long. So I feel like a lot of New York people feel like, damn, if he get it, we know he gonna come back and support, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do as a New York artist. You know what I mean? I'm gonna come back.
Pretty real talk. When I was listening to that mixtape, he plugs all kinds of Queens people from every single Queens, New York. Like he plugs in a lot of people. When I seen Olivia Gilmore and I seen all these features, I'm like, yo,
you got Prodigy on it.
Yeah,
Prodigy. Who else do we know that you got?
I got Prodigy. I got Fat Trell on there. Nice. I ain't gonna front. I be high as a motherfucker, so I don't even, I got some artists on there though, but you know what I mean? I'm one of them kind of niggas that be high, so I be, but
So what else can we look out for in the future?
In the future, I'm about to drop another record. I'm about to drop a big record I got with Red Cafe. I got 2 records with him. I'm about to drop with him as my next single. But you can look out for the video with French and them, and that's about it, really. No, that's not about it. I ain't even mean to say that, but wherever I'm at now, in 6 days, I'm going to be at a higher platform. I wake up tomorrow, I'm going to be at a higher platform. I'm not thinking about 5 years from now. I'm not thinking about a year from now. I'm thinking about 5 hours from now. I'm thinking about me walking out of here and somebody out front, and they got $1 million for me to do something. You know what I mean? I got short-term goals.
I got a question, though. I see a lot of love, but I can't believe it's all love.
It's not.
A lot of artists probably hating right now.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, but, it's hard to you gonna hate, but it's
you
hard.
Probably surrounding yourself, not surrounding yourself, but you probably surrounded by some haters and you know it.
I do, yeah, I am, but you got to play it for what it's worth, though. I be, you gotta have your poker face on. This is the kind of industry where you guys like poker face. You don't show nobody your emotions. You don't show nobody what you're really feeling. You just show them what you think they need to know. As long as nobody approaching me in a disrespectful way, putting their hands on me or nothing, then we all good.
Drake got a song called "No New Friends." How you dealing with your new friends?
I mean,
because with the popularity, all of a sudden you got cousins that you don't know about. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't know. If you got something to bring to the table and you got something that I could benefit off of it and you could benefit off of me, then fuck it. Let's work.
Yeah.
It don't make a difference because it's a check out here for everybody. Mm-hmm. So let's work. You know what I mean? That don't mean we have to be best friends. We could be associates, but we can get money together.
Yo, real talk. A lot of, I'm gonna be real honest. A lot of rappers is not making money like how they used to make. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You see a lot of rappers, they venturing out and they're doing different things. Mm-hmm. Like if you was to do something different, like what would it be?
Like from
other than rap.
If you wasn't rapping.
If you wasn't rapping, like even if you was rapping and it led to something else, like would you act? Would you go into clothing?
Whatever the check is at.
Whatever the check is at?
I think you'd be good at though.
If they got these cups and they say we just want you to put your name on it as a check here for you, I'm going for it.
I think you'd be a good promoter though.
Definitely. That too, definitely.
You packing out clubs more than promoters.
Yo, he could be a good manager.
True.
He could have his real nigga syndrome management and
nice.
I'm just saying.
You might have to cut him a check for that one.
I just had an argument with a nigga that ain't want to give me the money that I wanted for a show, and I'm trying to show him footage. Nigga, I get 500-600 people in a show just to see me perform. Exactly. I just did a Brooklyn show for my first time ever in my life, and it was 700 people in there just to see me.
Wow.
You know what I mean? I go through that. Some promoters, they be janky. You know what I mean? They want to give you half the money up front. Then when you get there, they don't have the rest of it.
They don't got the rest. Yep.
You said that you work with French Montana. This girl named Olivia. She sounds great. Mm-hmm. But who would you want to work with that you haven't worked with already?
DJs.
Ooh, what kind of DJs? Who?
DJs. I don't give a fuck who it is. Mm-hmm. DJs. I'm not really into the artists. I'm not really into rap artists. I'm not really into working with them. It don't really make me a difference. It counts on my half. It's all about the DJs to me. You know what I mean? Without the DJ, I can have a song with Jay-Z. Without the DJ playing it, then it's worthless. I got more DJ contacts in my phone than I have artists on my phone. I might meet an artist and we might just shake hands, chop it up, but I might not never get his number. But if I meet a DJ and he tell me, yo, my name is DJ Southside, I want his number, I want his Instagram, I want his email, and I want to be friends with him. I want to be in contact with him because without him, I'm worthless.
Yo, real talk, and he's not just saying that. When I first met him, I DJ'd the Adidas store I think 2 weeks later.
I was just telling my mans about that.
Yeah, 2 weeks. Look who I see coming through the doors. Yeah. I'm like, and he says on his Instagram, respect the DJ, but he really believes that shit. And I respect you for that because a lot of these artists, they think they gonna get real successful without even. Give you an example.
Go ahead.
I did a show on Thursday.
Let's go.
I'm not gonna name no artists.
Name them.
I'm not gonna name no artists. I ain't gonna name no artists.
No, no publicity for y'all.
But I ran into him a couple of times. I'm like, motherfucker, you came to a couple of shows I DJ'd. You gonna really act like you don't know me? Go ahead, do your thing. You can't say what up?
Yeah.
Do your thing. I'm not asking you to be like my best friend.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I ran into you about 8 times.
Speak.
What's good?
Yeah.
Show, what's popping?
Yeah.
Run my record? How's the record doing in the club? It's simple. But anyway.
Listen, to me, music is the parents.
Right.
The artist and the DJ is the siblings. So we got to get along. We got to be together. We got to support one another. Without the DJ, an artist is dead. Mano told me, he said, man, I went through it with a DJ so bad one time over nothing that this DJ never played my record.
What Mano did?
He's saying, I don't know what he was just explaining it to me. Oh, okay. It's just certain things that you don't want to do. You don't want to piss the DJs off because they'll really block your record. They won't play it. And then wherever their crowd is at, you be fucked up because your record is not being played. I just went through something when I'm on Hot 97 all the time.
Yeah.
And the PDs at Power 105 was like, oh, no, we're not playing his record no more because Flex is playing the record. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's like so much politics. Like the DJs, you don't want to get fucked over by the DJs. Because the show might know 1,000 DJs. He might hit the text message. Don't ever play this nigga record.
Yeah.
Then what?
That's crazy.
And real talk, Nicki Minaj had a situation like that.
Yeah.
Hot 97.
Yeah.
Where she was fucked. These niggas at a point wasn't going to play her record no more. None of her records. But, you know, that eased over somehow.
That's good advice right there.
Yeah, real talk. You got to watch the
That
DJs, man.
Yeah.
You got. I see. I don't even have a manager. Yeah. I am my manager. Like I book, I do everything. When I go to the club, I got my hard drive. The same way I got my hard drive here, I go to the DJ booth. Yeah. I need you to play my record, and I'm gonna be out your way. Like, you know what I mean? I do all this shit myself.
Yo, I see you everywhere. Name some of the clubs you performed at. Some of the states you performed at. Because I don't really think we need our viewers to understand what the grind is like.
Like in New York, Greenhouse, La Vie. Systems, Amnesia.
Don't forget the strip clubs.
Every strip club in Queens. Every strip club in Queens. Jaguars.
Shout out to the strip clubs.
You know what I mean? Connecticut. I got a big following up there. I just went up there with another Brooklyn DJ Starks, and I just performed out there.
My fault for cutting you off. Real talk. How was it in Connecticut, man? They treat you good out there?
Nah, Connecticut is just love. It's just like they like hip hop.
Nice.
Yo, when you went to Connecticut, you was like I seen on the Instagram, you was like 15 cars deep, 50 heads, some shit like that.
You got to, because you never, you know what I mean? You never know. I don't have no security, so you never know what happens in these places. Some of these places you might go to, niggas might not like the fact that his sister or his girl just want to get a picture with you or something like that.
Right.
And, it might turn a different way.
Right.
I'm not trying to come home dead in one of these places, so I got niggas that fuck with me, so we ride out.
Yo, but speaking of loving hip hop isn't the way it used to be. Like beefing between one clique and another clique, or one.
It needs to be like that. It should be like that.
That's how I feel.
It should be like that.
This love and everybody's doing
it's
tracks
corny.
different.
You can hear in the songs that Jay-Z still makes that he still wishes it was problems. Like, nigga, who wants it with me? Like, I dare one of you niggas. I dare one of you niggas say something. That's what hip hop is like. I think that's what it came from, though. Like the competition, and everybody has so much friends now that it's just so whack. Like. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's why I stick to my own group. Like the people that I work with, the artists that I work with, I'm not saying nothing to them. I wanted to work with them too. Yeah. Every artist I've ever worked with reached out to me. It's not like I'm not reaching out to you. I can care less. I'm coming to the club with my 20 niggas, and if it's an issue, we gonna settle it right here in this club.
It's 20 niggas, literally.
Yeah, you see them.
Yo, real talk. When I on my way here, I seen about like 8 niggas on bikes. Right?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, Young Pretty here.
Yeah.
You know, because yo, the last show we did. It was a year ago?
Yeah.
About a year ago?
Yeah.
I think we told Young Pretty 20 like the day before the show.
Yeah.
We doing the show right here, the Sunday night cook up. No lie, this nigga packed out the whole lounge in less than 20 night cook up. No lie, this nigga packed out the whole lounge in less than 24 hours.
He did. Do it.
In less than 24 hours.
Yeah, I got the support of the streets. I got the support of the streets, and my niggas, everybody don't want to get in free. Niggas don't mind paying nothing.
Yeah.
I got the support of the streets, and that's the best feeling to me, man. I just feel like God put me here. I feel like God put me in this position, and it's something that I can handle. So, here we go.
This is a Sunday night cook up. I love all y'all. Shout out to Young Pretty in the building, DJ Show and Tell, Mike, everybody in here.
You got any shout outs before we go?
Fuck no. Syndrome.
All right, cool.
Yeah. All I gotta say is love, live life, tatted on my chest. End of the day. That's good.
And that's real shit right there.
Yeah.
God bless everybody. Yeah. One of the best internet shows, one of the best FM shows in America. They know how to get it.
Yo, if you can dig it, we can be 6 feet together.
That's good.
That's my new slogan. That's what I'm about to tell this girl I just met.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And you already know, if it ain't show and tell, it ain't right. Sunday night cook up.
Yeah.
We out.
One.